Have you ever felt like you're playing a part, a role written for you, by you, for everyone else? We learn the lines so well. A smile for the stranger, a nod for the colleague, a confident stride for the world to see. We build these masks, piece by piece, gilded with expectations and cemented with the fear of not being enough. This is the performance, the grand play where the stage is life itself, and we are the lead actors in our own story, forgetting the person behind the costume. We dance under spotlights that aren't ours, to a rhythm we didn't choose. Each morning, the mask goes on. It feels safe, doesn't it? A shield, a fortress. It keeps the questions out. It keeps the vulnerability in. We become masters of illusion, convincing everyone, even ourselves, that this character is who we are. The applause feels like acceptance. The silence between acts feels like loneliness. We wear the mask of strength, hiding the cracks in our spirit. We wear the mask of happiness, painting over the gray shades of our sorrow. We wear the mask of perfection, terrified to show our beautiful, human flaws. And the world claps. They love the show. But the actor grows tired. The paint begins to chip. The smile feels heavier each day. In the quiet moments, in the reflection of a darkened window, a stranger stares back. A ghost of who we used to be, or perhaps, who we were always meant to become. The costume feels less like armor and more like a cage. And we whisper to ourselves, in the dead of night, is anyone there? Is the real me still in here? The applause fades, but the echo of that question, it remains. It's the first crack in the porcelain. The first sign that the performance is about to end. And then, the silence arrives. It doesn't crash in like a storm. It seeps in, like fog rolling over a still lake. The noise of the world, the constant chatter of expectations, the director's voice in our head, it all just fades. The applause is gone. The audience has left the theater. The stage is empty. Lit by a single, solitary light. There's nothing left to do, no lines to recite, no role to play. There is only the quiet. At first, it's deafening. An empty space where the chaos used to be. In this void, we are terrifyingly alone. Alone with the one person we've been avoiding all this time, ourselves. The silence isn't empty, though. If you listen, really listen, you can hear it. A whisper, faint, like a forgotten memory. It's the voice you silenced so long ago. The one that loves rainy days, that finds joy in small and seen moments, that cries without shame. It's your truth, patient and persistent, waiting in the wings. It speaks not in words, but in feelings. A pang of longing. A flicker of an old dream. A sudden, sharp intake of breath that feels like coming up for air after being underwater for too long. In the stillness, shadows dance on the walls. They are not monsters to be feared. They are parts of you. Your fears, your regrets, your hidden pains. They are the stories etched into your soul that the mask was meant to hide. The silence asks for nothing. It doesn't judge. It simply holds space. It's a mirror, clear and vast, showing you not what you should be, but what you are. And in that reflection, for the first time in a long, long time, you begin to recognize that it is staring back at you. They are tired, yes, but they are also real. This is the moment. The inhale before the surrender. There's no grand struggle, no fight, just a quiet letting go. The mask doesn't shatter into 1,000 pieces. It dissolves, like sugar in water, like mist in the morning sun. It melts away, revealing the face beneath. Your face, etched with lines of laughter and worry, softened by tears you thought no one saw. It is fragile. It is imperfect. It is so incredibly, breathtakingly human. And as the light touches your skin, a new feeling rises. Not fear, but freedom. A lightness. The weight of 1,000 performances lifted from your shoulders. You look at your hands, not as props, but as your own. They can build, they can hold, they can heal. You look at your reflection, no longer in a cracked piece of glass, but in the vast, open sky. You see the storms you've weathered and the quiet strength that brought you through. You see the child who dreamed, the lover who dared, the wanderer who sought a home and finally found it within their own heart. This is the awakening. It's not about becoming someone new. It's about remembering who you have been all along, the luminous, messy, beautiful, and complete soul that was always there, waiting patiently behind the curtain. The world may not applaud this version of you. It's quieter, less dramatic, but it doesn't need applause. It needs only to breathe, to be, to exist in its own gentle and wavering truth. The performance is over. The real story, your story, has just begun. Thank you for sharing this quiet moment with me. If this journey resonated with you, consider subscribing and joining our community of storytellers. Your presence here means the world.